NFL football season. Ladies and gentlemen, let me show you a little something. There we are. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hashtag Sports. Let's get this started the right way. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hashtag Sports. My name is Joe. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening. Hope you all had a wonderful holiday as we get ready for the new year. Hopefully, new year will give me better luck with my picks because last week wasn't so good. Now, I still was able to manage to get double digits straight up, right? 10-6 straight up. That's all right. That's admirable at best. But when you look at what I did against the spread, it doesn't look so good. 4-12 against the spread, bringing my numbers down pretty heavily when it comes to the overall standings, but still above 500, sitting at 126, 112, and 2 against the spread, straight up 156 and 84. So we're gonna hopefully do better with those numbers. I was hoping by this week I'd be able to say that I would at least finish the season above 50%. Now, again, if I do the average, go 8-8, then you know what? I'm gonna finish above 500 against the spread. And finishing above 500 against the spread, that's all I need to do. That's how you make some money. You're not going to always make a boatload of money betting against Vegas. Vegas always wins. But here on Razor Sharpe Picks so far this season, I've come out on top. And I'll take that every single day of the week. And I hope you will too. As you guys join me in here, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. I see Chivas Gold already in here saying, let's go. He's excited. He knows how big that win was this past week for our Buffalo Bills. I hope you guys are excited too. The Buffalo Bills now lead the AFC East 2 wins away from taking the back-to-back AFC East titles. And listen, if you look at the standings right now compared to where they were last season, I think only 4 division winners from last year are winning their division again this year. So 50% of division winners have changed from one year to the next. So for the Buffalo Bills to be on top of that mountain, that's pretty impressive. I'm excited to see how far they will go. And I think that they can go pretty far with this team. Why comes in and says it's money time. It wasn't money time last week. So hopefully I can make up for it this week with my picks. A lot of home favorites, some big spreads this week, right? Some really big spreads, including our Buffalo Bills against the Falcons. Yeah, it's one of those things we know how much I hate picking double-digit spreads. I think there are 3 or 4 double-digit spreads this week. I only have one actually covering the spread this week. Let me know in the comment section if you can guess which one it is. Again, the Buffalo Bills right now, 14.5-point favorites. The Patriots, 15.5-point favorites. The Buccaneers, 13-point favorites. And the 49ers, 12.5-point favorites. I apologize. I was wrong. I have 2 covering the spread, double-digit spread. That's it, though. And again, something that's new this week, all the games are on Sunday. You still have your one Monday night football game. No Thursday night football. No Saturday football, at least not in the NFL. You might have some college bowl games you're looking forward to. Again, New Year's Eve, you got your New Year's Day 5 bowl games, which will be held on Saturday, which might be why the NFL decided, no, we won't play on Saturday. We'll wait to Sunday. And then week 18, I think every single game will be on Sunday. Still don't even know on week 18 what that Sunday night football game is going to be. But again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Hashtag Sports. Let's get into my picks. And we're going to start with our Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills stay home. They're going to be home for this game against the Falcons. They finished with back-to-back home games. But at home this year, the Buffalo Bills have not been as consistent as you would like, right? You think about their loss to Pittsburgh to open up the season. You think about the loss to Jacksonville. 2 home losses that really could have easily been wins that we really just let the ball drop. And that's not a pun on New Year's. That's just saying that's what the Buffalo Bills did. Here we go against Atlanta, 14.5-point favorites. I think that's a lot of points, right? Actually, that is a lot of points. I don't think it is. So give me the Buffalo Bills to win this game. But Matt Ryan, he's a vet. He's a savvy guy. I know the offensive weapons for the Falcons aren't where they used to be earlier on in Matt Ryan's career. But still, I think Matt Ryan can keep this game close. 14.5 points. I know the Bills are on fire. The Bills feeling a little bit better about themselves after the win against the Patriots last week. That's just a lot of points in my opinion. Give me the Bills to win this game, but give me the Falcons to cover a 14.5-point spread. Then you go down to the Dolphins going on the road playing the Tennessee Titans. Titans 3.5-point favorites. Listen, everyone is excited about the Dolphins and how they lost 7 and now they've won 7 straight. But look at the change in competition that they've played. They played the Jets twice during a 7-game win streak. They played the Giants. They had Baltimore without Lamar Jackson. They played the Saints. They have not beaten a playoff team. They have not beaten a playoff caliber team or even someone who's or a team that's technically still in the hunt. I mean, all the teams they have beaten right now have either already been eliminated or were without significant parts of their team when they played against them. So for that reason, gotcha. I like the Dolphins in this matchup. Listen, sometimes all you need is a little encouragement. Sometimes all you need is a little momentum. Sometimes all you need is to know you can get the job done. And in this situation, listen, the Titans going back and forth, right? Inconsistent without Derrick Henry. I think the Dolphins keep their winning streak alive. I think the Dolphins win 8 in a row and really cement themselves as a potential playoff candidate, a playoff contender in the NFL, meaning that game between the Dolphins and Patriots in Week 18 will be absolutely huge. If the Dolphins win this game against the Titans, don't be surprised if the Dolphins-Patriots game is then moved to Sunday night, Week 18. But I have the Dolphins winning that game, the Dolphins beating a 3.5-point spread. Two teams come into this week with at least a 6-game winning streak. We'll get to the other one in a little bit, but that's rare in the NFL as well. Next game, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars going into New England, going into Foxborough to play the New England Patriots. Patriots a little mad coming off that loss to the Buffalo Bills on Sunday. I think the Patriots win this game. To be honest, I think the Patriots win this game pretty easily, right? But at the same time, as I said about the 14.5, 15.5 is just a lot of points. I think that Jacksonville can find a way to cover 15.5 even on the road. So give me the Patriots to win this game, but give me the Jacksonville Jaguars to find a way to cover that 15.5-point spread. Moving on, I got the Colts at home playing against the Raiders. And listen, potentially no Carson Wentz. Now the NFL did just change their policies so you could be out for 5 days, and as long as you test negative, then you could play. So the Colts still hoping that Carson Wentz can play. But at the same time, if he can't play, the Raiders have a good shot of winning this game. Right now, the Colts are 6-point favorites. So Vegas still thinks that Carson Wentz is going to play in this game because there's no way the Colts are 6-point favorites without Carson Wentz. So give me the Colts to win this game. If Vegas thinks Wentz is playing, I think Wentz is playing too. But even with Wentz, give me the Colts to win this game. But give me the Raiders to cover a 6-point spread. Again, let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you agree with my picks? Do you disagree? And while you're here, hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to Hashtag Sports, is a perfect time to subscribe. In the description below, we're giving you a chance to win a $100 Amazon gift card. So go to the link below. It will just will tell you ways you can win that $100 gift card, at least ways you can enter to win that $100 gift card. And then join Paul and Mario for the last post-game show of the season. After we hopefully beat the Jets, Paul and Mario will have a post-game show, and they will announce the winner at that time. So I hope you guys are excited about that. I'm excited about that. Hashtag Sports giving you a little after Christmas present. Moving on, you got the Buccaneers, big-time favorites against the New York, New Jersey Jets. The Jets 13-point underdogs in this one. Bruce Arians will not be on the sideline for this one, unfortunately for the Buccaneers. However, I think that Tom Brady can get the job done without a head coach at this point. In fact, he can be the coach, the quarterback, and the coordinator all at the same time. Give me the Buccaneers to win this game. Give me the Buccaneers to cover a 13-point spread. Then you go on to Baltimore, where the Baltimore Ravens play the Rams. Be interesting to see if Lamar Jackson comes back in this game. That obviously will change a lot of things when it comes to betting against the spread. Right now, the Rams 3.5-point favorites. I like the Rams in this matchup. Listen, with the Cardinals losing last week, the Rams have a good shot of becoming the #1 team in the NFC West. They're going to want to hold on to that, and hopefully it will work out for them. They're going to keep winning. They're going to try to keep winning as they go into Baltimore. Give me the Rams to win this game. Give me the Rams to cover a 3.5-point spread. Earlier, I talked about two teams coming into this week on a hot streak, right? The Eagles winning 6 straight, the Dolphins winning 7 straight. The Eagles playing the Washington football team in Washington, Washington 3-point underdogs in this game. I have watched some Eagles games considering where I live, and over the past few weeks, the Eagles have gotten off to a lot of slow starts, right? I don't think you can get off to a slow start against the Washington football team. It worked against the New York Giants, right? Went to halftime 3-3, came out in the second half and really dominated. Eagles win and cover, says Daniel. I'm going the other way. Not so fast, as Corso would say. I think that the Washington football team pulls off the upset. I do not think we go into week 18 with two teams that are on a 7+ game winning streak. Give me the Washington football team to win this game. Give me the Washington football team to cover. Daniel, since you just joined us, I know you like giving me your picks live on the stream. I'll tell you the games that we already covered. We went over the Bills and Falcons. I have the Bills winning, the Falcons covering a 14.5-point spread. Dolphins and Titans. Titans 3.5-point favorites. I have the Dolphins winning that game straight up. Got Jaguars, Patriots. Patriots 15.5-point favorites. The Patriots win, but give me the Jags to cover a 15.5-point spread. Raiders at Colts. Colts 6-point favorites. The Colts win. Raiders cover that spread. Buccaneers at Jets. Jets 13-point underdogs. Give me the Buccaneers to win and cover. Rams at Ravens. Ravens 3.5-point underdogs. Give me the Rams to win and the Rams to cover. And then we had the Eagles at Washington football team. The Washington football team, in my opinion, is going to pull off the upset and unfortunately put a halt to the Eagles' playoff chances. Now, when it completely end the Eagles' playoff chances, but I think the Washington football team can get a win here, get an upset win over the Philadelphia Eagles. Moving on to another NFC East team, the New York Giants are on the road playing against the Bears. The Bears 6-point favorites. I really like what Justin Fields and this Bears team has done as of late. Now, it does look like Matt Nagy is going to be done at the end of the season, and deservedly so. He really hasn't turned this team around to be the team that Bears ownership was hopeful for. I like the Bears to win this matchup. Now, it's going to be very interesting to see. I think there's two possible ways this can go. And this game will tell you a lot about how the players feel about Matt Nagy, to be honest with you. Do they play hard for him because they know these are his final 2 games, or more than likely his final 2 games? Or do they throw in the towel? Do they say, we've had enough. It's been a long season. Who are we rooting for this Sunday? We'll go over that at the end, Jack. Hold on. But wait, there's more. Give me the Eagles to lose to the Washington football team. I already covered that one. Give me the Giants to lose to the Chicago Bears in Chicago. The Bears win, and the Bears cover a 6-point spread. Then the last 1 o'clock game on the Sunday slate games. Remember, only Sunday and that one Monday night game. So a lot of Sunday football to watch if you're an NFL fan. The Chiefs go to Cincinnati, and they play the Cincinnati Bengals. Jack, you just asked, who are we rooting for as Bills fans? This is a very interesting game. Listen, if you think the Buffalo Bills still have a shot number 1 seed, well, you're mathematically correct, but they don't. So in this game here, the Chiefs at Cincinnati, if you're a Bills fan, you want to move up a little bit, get the 3rd seed, maybe get the 2nd seed. You want the Chiefs to win this game, and that's what I see happening. The Chiefs win this game, but the Bengals cover a 5-point spread. Going to the 4 o'clock game together, Broncos at Chargers. Chargers 6.5-point favorites. Chargers come off that very disappointing loss to the Houston Texans last week. Now they're at home playing against the Denver Broncos. 6.5-point favorites. Listen, they can't afford to lose another game if they think they have a shot at the playoffs. Right now they're on the outside looking in. Give me the Chargers to win this game. I think the Broncos, Teddy Bridgewater had that big injury a few weeks back, maybe, not cleared yet to play. So the Broncos will be starting their backup quarterback. Give me the Chargers to win this game. Give me the Chargers to cover that 6.5-point spread. Another big spread in San Francisco or Santa Clara, depending if you know where their stadium is or not. The San Francisco 49ers are 12.5-point favorites against the Houston Texans. The Texans on a high coming off that win against the LA Chargers. Dan says Chargers win, but they do not cover that 6.5-point spread. Very interesting. Man Kitchen says Bengals win. Bengals beat the Chiefs. And I know there's a part of us that wants the Chiefs to lose just to see them lose, and I get that. But for the Buffalo Bills, it's probably better to see the Chiefs beat the Bengals in that situation. We move up to the 3 seed. Yeah, it's late. It's late. Why do I do these so late? We move up to the 3 seed if we beat the Falcons and the Bengals lose. So they have the San Francisco 49ers. I have the 49ers winning. I have the 49ers covering a 12.5-point spread against the Texans team that really did their best job last week against the Chargers. Don't see them having a duplicate performance in San Fran. Have a good game against the for the Cowboys and the Cardinals. The Cowboys are at home and they are 5.5-point favorites. Cardinals been slipping. They can't afford to slip anymore, though. But the Cowboys do win this game. The Cowboys are getting it back on track. So this is a tough one. Tough one to call. I want the Cardinals to win, and I think the Cardinals cover a 5.5-point spread. But give me the Dallas Cowboys to win the game. Moving on to Seattle, I got the Seattle Seahawks as 7-point favorites against the Detroit Lions. There's nothing to say good about the Detroit Lions. They come up with a couple wins here and there. Not even the number one overall pick of the next year's draft because they're winning late in the season. Maybe Dan Campbell is beginning to get that team turned around. Who knows? But Seattle has a lot more to play for. Pride. Pete Carroll knows that people are still talking about him, his job security, Russell Wilson, and how good of a quarterback he still is, and will he be in Seattle next year? A lot of drama going on in Seattle. I think they take it out on their opponent this week. Give me the Seahawks to win this game. Give me the Seahawks to cover a 7-point spread. Moving on to Sunday Night Football. Should be a good one, even though Adam Thielen will just for the rest of the season. Every time these two get together, it's a close game. Aaron Rodgers just passed what just happened? Am I still live? I am. Good. There it is. I'm back. I don't know what happened. Sometimes weird things happen here on Hashtag Sports. Going on to Monday Night Football. Like I said, the Steelers are at home going against the Cleveland Browns. The Browns, 3.5-point favorites. I don't know how. I don't know why. I think the Steelers at home get the job done. Listen, Mike Tomlin is 1 win away from at least making sure that the Steelers finish at least at 500 overall this season. They can go 8-1. Mike Tomlin never has coached a team that went below 500 in a season. I don't think it happens this season, and I think they get that 1 win they need right here. I'm not sure they play week 17, whether it's the Ravens or week 18, I should say, whether it's the Ravens or the Bengals. But I think they go on and win this one on Monday night and take care of business. Give me the Steelers to win this game. Give the Steelers to beat that 3-point spread. So let's go through my picks one more time. And as Jack me asked earlier, I'll let you know who, in my opinion, the Buffalo Bills want to win this weekend. Straight up, I have the Bills. Obviously, the Bills need to win. The Dolphins-Titans game, really a toss-up. I think as Bills fans, we might want the Dolphins to win this one. So that way the Titans move back a little bit from that 2nd seed and possibly move the Bills up. We can catapult up to that number 2 seed. So give me the Bills to win, the Dolphins to win, which would help out the Bills, I believe, even though you never like seeing the Dolphins win. So I'll put that game as a coin flip. Jacksonville at New England. We would love to see Jacksonville win, but that's not going to happen. But that's what I said last week about the Texans being the Chargers, and it did. So maybe the Jacksonville Jaguars can learn a thing or two from them and pull off the upset. Then you got the Buccaneers at Jets. Really doesn't matter who wins that game. I have the Buccaneers winning. Raiders at Colts. This is one of those games where hopefully it doesn't matter as far as wild card, but with one team winning, one team has to lose, and that's okay. If the Titans lose, then we would love to see the Raiders win and have the Colts lose, just for tiebreaker purposes. But other than that, we probably want the Colts to win this one and defeat the Raiders. And I have the Colts winning, the Raiders covering the spread. The Rams at Ravens, you always want NFC team to win, so you want the Rams to win. I have the Rams winning that game. Eagles at Washington football team. I picked the Washington football team to win and upset the Eagles. That game doesn't matter for the Buffalo Bills. Of course, the Giants at Bears. Give me the Bears to win that one. Chiefs at Bengals. I think we want the Chiefs to win so we can move up a little bit in the standings. I have the Chiefs to win this game, but not covering a 5-point spread. Broncos at Chargers. Give me the Chargers to win, Chargers to cover, although we would want the Broncos to win that game. Texans at 49ers. We want the 49ers to win, even though it doesn't matter. I don't think the Texans are quite playoff eligible. The 49ers win, the 49ers cover. Cowboys at Cardinals, 2 NFC teams. We don't care. Give me the Cardinals to win, the Cardinals to cover. Lions at Seahawks. Seahawks win and cover. Panthers at Saints. Saints win, Panthers cover. Packers at home against the Vikings. Packers win, Vikings cover. Steelers at home against the Cleveland Browns. I think the Steelers win, although we might want the Browns to win that game. Again, if you're looking at wildcard scenarios for our Buffalo Bills. Hopefully it doesn't matter. Hopefully the Buffalo Bills take care of business both this week and next week. And then with the Buffalo Bills, we'll have at least one home playoff game. Speaking of taking care of business, hopefully I do a better job taking care of business this week as I did last week. Again, if you look down below, didn't do great last week, but there's still 2 more weeks to go. We can still turn this thing around and get that winning percentage up there. So again, thank you guys for joining me. Let me know your picks in the comments section. If you haven't already subscribed to Hashtag Sports, hit that subscribe button. Again, link in the description below to give you a chance to win a $100 Amazon gift card. I thank you all for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful new year. I'll talk to you all soon. Until I do, go Bills.